performance and communication skills coach. And as an expert in how to present with clarity and with confidence, I have now created this video that helps you to shine as your unique self, even while hosting virtual events. Let's go. You'll get the most out of virtual meetings if you keep the camera on. And if you're the host, make sure that other people keep the camera on as well. This is because the purpose of virtual meetings is to actually connect and interact with other people. And it doesn't really work if you have to talk to each other's photos or stare at this black screen. So when you're the host, wear something that you're very comfortable with, something simple so that it doesn't distract from your message. And since the camera usually shows you from the waist up, it doesn't really matter what you wear below. So you can even wear your underwear if that's your thing. But first of all, wear something that you're very comfortable with and make sure that you're happy with your face as well. And one rule, always remember to smile. This tip goes against logic. And I'll tell you why. In a normal conversation, you would look at the people who you're speaking to. But in a virtual meeting, you have to look at the camera. And this is why. If you have people here scattered across the screen, if you're talking to someone in particular, this is what it looks like. You're talking to this person. And then you're talking to that person. So for the other people, it actually looks like you're not really looking at anyone. So you have to keep your eyes on the camera. So look at the camera when you're talking. And this also helps you to emphasize your message. So if there's something that you particularly want to highlight, make sure you always look at the camera while you're doing it. A bookshelf is okay, and a wall is okay. And what's not okay is a window, and I'll tell you why. If you're sitting in front of a window, the light is coming from behind you, and that makes your face stay in the dark. That's not ideal, because when you're in a virtual meeting, you want people to see your face. You want people to see your expressions. So make sure that you don't have a window behind you, and instead try to have window or a light source in front of you or to the side of you, because like I said, you want to make sure that people actually see you when you're talking. And also make sure that you're not standing in a spotlight so that you don't have the light coming straight from above you, because that makes you look a bit scary, because you can have maybe the light is casting weird shadows on your face. So this is the tip. Stay away from the window and make sure that people can see your face when you're talking to them. Background noise like kids talking or kids screaming, dogs barking, those are all everyday normal sounds that we're all used to. But for other people, those sounds can also ruin a good virtual meeting. So be considerate of other people and keep your mic off when you are not talking. And if you're the host, keep your mic on every time you speak, obviously, and turn it off after you've asked a question. This gives the other people a chance to speak up and voice their opinions, and you're not the one always doing the talking. You know those awkward silences when no one knows what to say? Yes, they make us feel uncomfortable, usually. But remember, this is the new normal. And in this new normal, it's okay to be silent, especially when you're hosting virtual events. Because if you're continuously talking, no one else can speak. So it might be a good idea to tell everyone in a meeting that every time you change a slide, if you're presenting, you intend to have a pause. And during this pause, you want other people to discuss what you've just shared. when working remotely. So please set a goal for the meeting. If you manage to get loads of people in the same place at the same time, you have to respect their time and give them a reason to be there. So set a clear goal for the meeting. Is the purpose to make a decision? Or is the purpose maybe to discuss a new idea or a campaign? When you share your goal with the people, they also know what is expected of them. This one is my favorite. The purpose of any meeting is not to share information. If you're only sharing information in a meeting, please do everyone a favor and cancel the meeting and send a PowerPoint. The purpose of any meeting is to inspire, is to give people something to think about and make them feel something. Remember, a virtual meeting is not an excuse to be boring. You should always inspire your audience. If you're just sharing information, facts are okay. But if you're trying to sell an idea, you need stories. And what is a story? Story could be something personal to you. It could be an experience that you want to share with people. For example, you could share something that you were just thinking about when you came up with this idea that you're now presenting to your audience. Remember that your job as a performer is to always create an experience. You should try to make your audience feel something. So this is it. Thanks for watching. And now I'd love to connect with you. Please send your comments below or send an email to me at mario@mariohellman.com. Look after each other, stay safe, and as always, keep on sparkling. Bye.